Things we can clear. All right, I'll take 30 seconds. These are just examples. Psychic manipulation from others. So that is like, I don't really want to do that thing for Joe, but I feel like I should, and I don't feel neutral about it. Like, I got to do it. And it's like my high self is going, you don't have to, but I don't know, I have to. That's psychic manipulation, because Joe is probably putting out the message of you should do this for me. Oh yeah, I should do this, right? Psychic manipulation. Taking on the emotions from others. That's why I keep saying neutral. You got to be neutral, okay? Energy from places or spaces. We've all done that. Gone in some place, you're like, this, right? Energy in the media, news, social media, right? Because you read something, and then you've got all the energy of everybody's opinion about that thing. And that's a really good time to put in the call and the light is before you read the news. Negativity from others. Negativity from others, curses and things is more in the psychic manipulation area. Negativity from others is fun things like demons and entities, or somebody's in a level of hell and we're over-responsible for them. So, or negative power or groups, and that's what it sounds like. So over-responsible and over-responsible and over-responsive, let me just speed through that, but it is important. So we take on things only if we have a karmic opening, okay? So most of the time it's because of over-responsibility, and that is because of past lives where I had some sort of authority over this person. I was their mother, I was their king, I was their teacher, I was their whatever. And so, and I felt responsible for them in that life. Then I, create some sort of karma with them where I feel like I need to save them. And I come back in this life and they're like, you need to do this for me, or they're heavily laden with something. I'm like, oh yes, I'm responsible for you. That's also overinflated ego, okay? So an ego is separation. Ego always wants to be special, okay? Ego, what we don't realize is if ego can't be the highest of the high, then ego will be the lowest of the low. If I am not king of the world, then, oh, I suck. That's underinflated ego. That's ego collapse. That is just as much ego as if I were been going, I am the greatest of the great, look at me. Quick and easy. And I do quick and easy clearing techniques often. So one I did with our friend Nikki here is the spiritual scissors. That is a quick and easy clearing technique. I use that a lot. If you've just broken up with somebody, if you need to break, step back from your mother or your father, or like in my case, both my sons are going off to college. I'm like, and I don't like it, but I'm cutting the attachment because I need to empower them and just be loving mama, not clinging mama, okay? So I will so that's a quick and easy. A real easy one is to just pull things out of your aura. Now again, when it goes off your fingertips, it goes into the light. So I want you to just close your eyes. Just scan your aura. No, you don't have to know what you're doing. So just pat your head and say, thank you for sharing. You wait outside the door right now while we do this process, and then I'll pick you back up after we do this process, okay? Because your mind can't do this, okay? So now I want you to just take your hand in front of you and just scan your aura. And so they can photograph the aura, they can measure the aura. It's a real thing. It's the energetic field around the body. And just scan your body, your consciousness really, and just feel where there's something to clear. Trust your intuition, okay? So feel it. Maybe put your hand a little closer and don't touch yourself, but put a little closer in if you can feel it better, or maybe it's further out because things can be 1 inch in and they can be 12 feet out. So if it's far away, use your awareness. And put your hand where it is, right over where it is. Okay, I want you to increase the light in your fingertips. Increase the light. See that brilliant light in your fingertips, your palm. The light is so immense in your palm that it actually stretches your hand back. Increase the light and wherever you're going to pull it. Okay? And on the count of 3, we're going to grab it. We're going to reach our hand around it, grab it, and pull it out of our aura and fling it out. 1, 2, 3, pull it out and fling it. Good. Do that a couple times. And then you want to get the residual. So you just keep pulling it out until it's gone. Okay? Whatever you just pulled out. All right? Then you want to take a deep breath, let it all go. Yeah, shake it out. And that's it. Quick and easy, breezy, right? Okay, and I'll just read this list, so just real quickly. So obviously ways to clear. Prayer, meditation, service, forgiveness, work in your process is a USM term. So work in your process is just, it's gorgeous. And clearing does not take the place of work in your process. I'm sorry to tell you, you still got to do the work, right? Please, I am begging you, do the work. Otherwise, you are doing a spiritual bypass. You've got to work your process. By working on your process, it means, doing forgiveness, healing of memories, clearing over responsibility, judgments, etc. Okay? If you haven't done USM, big plug for it right now. So, but clearing does not take the place of that, but it does make it a whole heck of a lot easier, right? Just like I was explaining, so when I did my whole process a couple nights ago, I certainly working my process was part of that. But doing the clearing made me more willing to work my process and made it easier. Okie-dokie. Of course, light is a great way to clear. The Crush Starlight Meditation I've put on YouTube a bit. That's a great way to clear. Sound current, give it a voice. Right? But give it a voice is like clearing, like really giving it a voice, where something in your body, or if I had been working with Nikki more, I would have found where the grief was and given it a voice, okay? Hand on forehead, that's a JR thing, you guys know that. Finger up the forehead, spiritual scissors, cut the cords.